Demons in the workplace. Stay tuned. Okay, so you guys that have been watching, and for the new ones coming on, okay, the thing is, I work in healthcare, all right, and so I take my job really seriously because we're dealing with people's lives. When you decide you don't want to do your job, somebody can lose their life, okay, or when someone don't care, lack empathy, just simply don't care. That's basically what it is. Just don't give a damn. Selfish. And they don't want to do their job. People die. So yeah, I take that seriously. I don't want anybody blood on my hands, knowing that there's something I could have did or something I could have said to prevent it. Okay, so when you go and you report legitimate things, to a supervisor, and they tell you it's nothing that you can do. We're talking about people's lives here. And I'm going to tell you guys, and this is, but that's why there's so many lawsuits in healthcare too, though. But it's been people to lose their life, all because you dealing with a narcissistic, evil person that just didn't want to do their job that day. I worked at places where when you called a doctor to report on a patient's condition, the doctor hang up the phone and tell the nurse, don't call me. Crazy stuff. I've seen patients with their chest split in half. I mean, I could see their heart beating. And you call the doctor and he telling the nurse to cover it with a bandage. I mean, just crazy stuff that you should not see. You should not see. You know what I mean? We're working with human beings. These are not animals, and that will be inhumane even for an animal. And when you a person, like I said, when you of God, you have empathy and you actually care about people, you can't do what they're doing. And so when you seem to be the only person with empathy around everybody else who don't give a damn, then you become a target. Okay? Because everybody else is going along with it. Why can't you? So now you become a target. Okay, so when you can't turn the blind eye, like I said, now you are the target. So now let's torment, let's nitpick and do evil, covert things that no one else sees to torment the hell out this particular person on their job. Let's see how much tormenting they can take, because their mission is really to get you to leave. They just want you to leave. Since you can't go along with their program, they want you to leave. That's basically it. They want you to leave so they can do their evil without you opening your mouth to say anything. And so these demons, they love to get in positions of authority, okay, to try to exert themselves over you. You know what I mean? And see, this is why the scripture tell us, it's spiritual wickedness in high places, because God, he already forewarned us that's where they was going to be at, you guys. And so that's why, on your job, you get a lot of wickedness, people doing things undercover, covert narcissism, people covertly doing evil things. You can like your job, but then you just have people on that job who try to make your life a living hell. I mean, a living hell. And I've been through it, you guys. In some places, it can be so bad, so toxic that you just have to leave. And that's how my work environment was. Like, I just had to leave. Some places you can't. It's like you got to learn how to pick and choose your battles. You know what I mean? Some places it is so corrupt. I mean, all the way higher up. It's no one to go and tell. It's no one to go and report, because they all evil. And that was the type of workplace that I was in. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you this, the supervisor that I had, when I would go and I would report stuff to her, I mean, it was legitimate things, it's not that, oh, you being petty or, nitpicking or whatever. No, these were legitimate things, you know, but I don't want to get into all that, but it was legitimate things. But let me tell you what she would tell me. Oh, my hands is tied. There's nothing I can do. You know, I'm like, what do you mean there's nothing that you can do? You're the supervisor. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean it's nothing you can do? Okay. No, it was nothing you didn't want to do. But let me tell you how God did this thing. Okay. Let me tell you. Okay. That same supervisor. Okay. Those same people that I would come and make legitimate reports on. You know what I'm saying? Those same people are the same ones they tormented her. Okay? And this was like, I don't think it was a month after I left that job. The same ones that I would come and report to her about was the very same ones that ran her off her job. And now you might say, well, how they gonna run a supervisor off? They did. They did. They ran her out of her position of authority. But see, that's how the Lord will do. If he allow you to be in a position of authority and you misuse that authority, you will be removed. Ask Saul. Okay? He will remove you and replace you. And that's exactly what happened to her. Okay, you guys. So on that note, I'm going to end there. But I do want to say this. Continue to resist the enemy. Resist him, and you have no choice but to flee away from you. I'm telling you. And also, if you don't do this already, pray before you go to work. Pray when you leave. Okay? You have to do this. This is a journey, you all. So stay encouraged, and I'll see you next time. Bye.